Governor Hochul today said that she found an additional $1.5 billion in state aid to help bail out New York City. But when Mayor Mamdani unveils his first budget tomorrow, will he still try to tax the rich? Political reporter Marcia Kramer has a story.
In the high-stakes game of election year poker over the need to raise taxes, Governor Hochul tried to call Mayor Mamdani's bluff. She suddenly came up with a huge pile of cash, $1.5 billion, hoping it would stop the tax-happy mayor in his tracks. A strong New York City means a stronger New York State. This investment protects services and puts the city on stable financial footing, Governor Hochul said. Texas Hold'em Hochul even included $500 million in the new windfall to answer the mayor's complaint that over the years certain governors, can you say Andrew Cuomo, had forced the city to pay bills the state had usually covered. But if five-card draw Kathy thought her full house would beat Mamdani's tax hand, she was just plain mistaken. When asked if the mayor will still call for new taxes in the fiscal plan he unveils Tuesday, his press secretary said, quote, "The city still has a $5.5 billion budget gap, and the mayor is deeply committed to bridging it by taxing the rich and changing the structural relationship between Albany and New York City." I asked budget expert Andrew Ryan if the mayor's insistence on holding to his campaign promise to tax the rich was politically smart.
I don't have an answer on whether it's politically wise. I know that raising taxes risks our competitiveness, so it's not the smart thing to do for New York in the future.
And while Hochul's move shows that the traditionally frigid relations between Albany and the city are thawing out, experts say the real answer is to cut waste.
What we need to do is control our spending and get it in line, so focusing on programs that work and shrinking those that don't.
Marcia, if Mamdani is getting all of this extra money from Albany, why is he going to demand to install higher taxes?
Well, I think that he wants to keep the issue alive. First of all, he wants to appease his base. Remember, he campaigned on tax the rich, and those people voted for him. But I think if he thinks that if he keeps the issue alive, that people will be reminded that he wants to raise taxes on the rich. And there's always the hope that next year, in a non-election year, the governor might raise taxes on the rich.
A non-election year.
Non-election. This year's an election year, so not happening.
So what about spending less? Is that really something that's even possible for the city at this point?
Well, budget experts tell me that they absolutely need to spend less because the expenses keep rising. And they point out there's lots of ways to do that being more efficient. But for example, you could save $400 million if you just looked at the schools who had a falling enrollment and didn't reimburse them at the same rate.
Good point there, Marcia.
A lot of things.
All right. Thank you for that update.